Vita and the Birds by Polly Crosby, published by HQ, and this is a sort of ethereal novel that has a bit of gothic to it, a bit of mystery, magical realism to it, that is set in Suffolk, and it's a dual timeline set in the 1930s and the 1990s. In present day, Evie Blakeney has arrived in Suffolk at her grandmother's studio. Her grandmother is long since dead and she had a fisherman's cottage, and she and her four brothers are divided on what they should do with it. The four brothers think, well, it's probably time to sell the cottage. They spent all their summers there, had a wonderful time, until there was an event several years ago when Evie just felt she couldn't return because something happened. She doesn't have a clear memory of it, but she knows it perhaps wasn't altogether a good thing. So she is here to basically go through her grandmother's things. In the interim, her mother has died. There was a car accident when she was actually in the area several years ago. And she trawls through various bits and pieces. There are one or two clues about gaps in the whole of the family history, and one day she is asked to paint the portrait of a very old woman who lives in the area, and she agrees, although it is not her forte, that's not her natural talent, she's not known as a portrait artist. Her grandmother was a well-known artist in the area, and so it runs in the family, as it were. And she starts to paint this woman's portrait, and gradually, as they spend time together chatting and talking, gaps for her are filled in. Now, the background setting to this is the Cathedral of the Marshes, which is a huge building that's essentially made of glass, and therefore it's very atmospheric. People kind of don't feel comfortable going into it because it is associated with all kinds of things, death, and shards of glass tend to rain down sometimes, and people have actually been injured in that way. It was built by the Goldsborough family, and specifically by Aubrey back in the 1920s, because he was in love with someone and he built it for this woman who eventually left him for another man. And Aubrey, who built it, was a lord of the manor, and from a very rich family, and he lived nearby in Goldsborough Hall with his sister, and there were all kinds of rumours about the relationship that he had with his sister. He seemed to be quite a bullying kind of man, and so there are elements of their story that mix with modern day Eve Blakeney's family, and she now has the task of unravelling it all and seeing what's what and understanding perhaps her mother and her grandmother's histories. The backdrop to this story is, of course, the Cathedral of the Sea, which I kind of imagine to be a bit like the top end of the Shard, all glass. And the author really brings to life that kind of musty feeling, that, heat-drenched interior that you often get in glass houses. And the place is full of, Turkish rugs, ancient artifacts, but there are also plants, there's water, and there are birds. So it has a really kind of magical quality to it. And this is the backdrop to the story, and it's a wonderful backdrop. It's beautifully brought to life, and I really enjoyed the whole concept of the dual timeline of this story, and the characters within it.